Hi, my friends, it's Alyssa. I am here with another reading for you all today. I hope everybody has been doing well. So, for today's reading, we are asking, what is their next move? So, this could be for if you are just talking to someone, if you're dating, if you're actually in a relationship, what's their next move going to be? What kind of action are they going to take towards you, if any? So we have 3 decks of cards to choose from today. Deck number 1 is the Golden Tarot. Deck number 2 is the Santa Muerte Tarot. And deck number 3 is the Modern Spellcasters Tarot. So I'll give you guys a moment to make your choices. The timestamps will be in the description as always. Also, if you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, the link to my Etsy store will be down there as well, so you can check that out. Now just take a minute, close your eyes, meditate. What is their next move? Okay, so you can pause the video if you still need a little more time. We are going to go ahead and get started with group number 1. All right, so if you chose group number 1, the Golden Tarot, let's find out what your person's next move is going to be. What is group 1's person's next move? All right, so the first card that we have coming out here is the 3 of Swords. Interesting. So the 3 of Swords is kind of a heavy card. It's about grief, loss. It can represent betrayal. There's just a real sense of sadness with the 3 of Swords. We also have here the Ace of Coins. So the Ace of Coins is some kind of new beginning, an opportunity coming in, an offer being made, especially in the realm of like the more physical or tangible things in our lives, like money or work or the home living situation, that kind of thing. However, if we're talking about relationships, the Ace of Coins can also sometimes signify like the start of a relationship that has potential to grow, to evolve, to become very stable and substantial. Let's see what else comes out for you guys. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Another ace, another indication of an offer or a message coming in, an opportunity coming your way. What is group 1's person's next move? We've got the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is some kind of burden, something weighing you down, a heavy obligation or responsibility. Oh gosh, that's too many cards. What is group 1's person's next move? Okay, we've got the 7 of Coins. This card talks about long-term investments. It can talk about a need for patience or a need to wait for something to happen, followed by the 8 of Coins, which is hard work. It's about making the effort to achieve our goals, persistence, dedication. Okay, let me get a couple more cards. Oops. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is compassion, empathy. She's a very loving energy, very maternal, very nurturing. And then we also have here the Empress, which is similar to the Queen of Cups. Again, this is another like motherly figure. She, again, can indicate compassion and like strong loving feelings, fondness, affection. The Empress also relates to like creativity and fertility, the creation of something new. On the bottom of your deck, group 1, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is, first of all, knights tend to indicate some kind of movement, some kind of action. They can represent offers coming in, opportunities coming towards you, messages coming your way, kind of similar to the Ace of Cups. This card, a lot of times we see like representing a new relationship, or like a relationship that is moving forward, like being taken to the next level. It can also be like somebody opening up about their feelings, expressing their emotions, that sort of thing. So this is the kind of overarching theme or energy to your reading, group one. So I would say that we've got a really good spread here. Group one, if this is a situation where you are maybe just casually talking to someone, or you are like spending time together, like this looks as though this is something that is still fairly new, fairly fresh. This is not a situation where there seems to be like commitment or anything like that. I feel like this person that we're talking about is absolutely going to approach you with an offer, because we have this Knight of Cups, we have these two aces, we've also got the Queen of Cups here, and the Empress. It seems like this person really wants to approach you and really wants to have some sort of fresh start, some kind of new beginning with you. This person also, I feel, really wants to open up to you about their feelings, about, what they're thinking, how they feel about you. There does seem to be, okay. With the Three of Swords and then the Ten of Wands being here, I feel like, and then we've got the Seven of Cups. Interesting. So I feel like this is something that, like this connection, I don't really get the impression that this is an ex necessarily for many of you, or that this is somebody that you have, yeah, it doesn't feel like this is an ex or anything like that, but it does seem like maybe you have known this person for some time, or you've been interested in this person for a while, but things just have never really happened between you. Like there just hasn't really been much movement going on. There's just been a lot of like waiting, I feel, a lot of delays, perhaps because of other things that have been happening around you guys, like circumstances, some sort of like some kind of obligations that somebody has been having to deal with. The Three of Swords here implies to me that maybe somebody has tried in the past to express themselves in this connection, or somebody has tried to initiate something, but it didn't go the way they wanted or the way that they anticipated. There was some kind of disappointment. There was some kind of heartache. Maybe the other person wasn't in a position where they felt comfortable engaging in a relationship or something like that. It just feels like there's not a lot of history here, I think, for the majority of you, but there is, I don't know, I just get the impression that there's been some like there's definitely been some pining going on, like somebody has been really thinking a lot about the other person and really wishing, hoping for something to happen, hoping for an opportunity to present itself, to like come together. Does that make sense? And I'm not sure if that person that's been kind of longing for that is you, or if it's them, or it could be both of you. It could be a mutual thing. But yeah, I feel like regardless of like other circumstances surrounding you and or this person. I feel like regardless of any conflict or tension that maybe has happened between you in the past, it seems like the person we're talking about, group one, is really, really wanting at this point to come towards you and make you an offer to kind of start fresh, or maybe start start period. Like a lot of you, I feel, have never like your connection to this person has never really even had an opportunity to truly begin. So this would not necessarily be a new beginning, but just a beginning in general. Do you know what I'm saying? And if there has been anything that's kind of prevented the two of you from being together or exploring your relationship further, I feel like whatever those obstacles are or distractions, I feel like those things are going to be set aside with the 10 of Wands being here. And I feel like this person is in a position now where they really, it's like they feel ready to start putting the work in. They feel ready to dedicate themselves to something. They feel ready to start investing in your connection. We've got these two cards here that talk a lot about investments and dedication and, commitment to something. So yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, they're going to be coming towards you. They're going to be opening up to you about their feelings, saying, hey, I'm interested in you. I really like you. I really care about you. I'm attracted to you. And I would like an opportunity to, see where this relationship might go. And I feel like they're going to be serious about it because we have these two Pentacles cards here, and the Ace. This indicates to me a desire for not just like communication, not just an exploration of feelings, but also a desire to actually like try to build something with you. Okay, does that make sense? Because it does seem like this person has a lot of like fond, affectionate feelings towards you. With the Queen of Cups and the Empress being here, it feels like this is somebody who does care about you a lot. And I feel like they have been watching you for some time. And this could be like literally like, if this is somebody that you tend to see often in your day-to-day life, or it could be online. They've been just kind of keeping an eye on what you've been doing or something like that. It just seems like this is somebody who is invested or has been invested in like you and just what's going on in your life. This could even for some of you be somebody that you are friends with or that you have been friends with, that you've just had, a platonic relationship with up until this point. But yeah, definitely an opportunity. They want to give you an opportunity, or they want to see if you're open to exploring your relationship and taking things further. I'm gonna grab a card from the Lover's Oracle for you guys. Okay, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Yeah, so okay, so this is somebody that seems to feel very deeply for you, which I guess ties in with the idea that this could be a friend or just an acquaintance that you, well, maybe acquaintance isn't really a good word. Like this is just somebody that has definitely a big emotional investment in you, okay? Whether that be because you are friends or you were friends at some point in the past, or, they maybe for some of you, you could have met this person through work, whatever the case may be. It just feels like this is somebody that that really is emotionally invested, and there is a strong attachment here. I'm gonna grab a couple more cards from the deck and just see what else they want to say. The King of Cups. Yeah. So lots and lots of feelings here. All of these Cups cards. The King of Cups is kind of similar to the Queen. Again, this is fondness, affection, loving energy. But also the King of Cups represents emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, being really in tune with your emotions. So again, really just emphasizing like this idea that somebody wants to just lay it all out there, you know, that somebody just wants to be totally transparent about their feelings. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is like restriction or confinement. A lot of times we see it representing somebody being held back by their own thoughts or their own beliefs about something. It's like self-limiting ideas, that kind of thing. So, let me get one more card. And we have the World. The World is wholeness and completion. It is achievement. It is wish fulfillment, manifestation. Yeah. So I feel like in the past, this person was in some way or another at a distance from you, or you were keeping yourselves at a distance from each other for whatever reason. Again, this could go back to whatever this Ten of Wands is representing, some sort of obligation or some kind of burden or just some, you know, circumstances surrounding you guys that made it so that you couldn't really come together, okay? I feel like this person has for a little while now, it feels like they've been wanting to approach you, like they've been wanting to express themselves, to communicate their thoughts and their feelings, but they have held themselves back. Somebody maybe was already in a relationship and they didn't want to, you know, step on anybody's toes. They didn't want to disrespect that relationship. But it seems like whatever it was that was keeping you apart is no longer an issue, or it is going to be resolved soon. And so now your person is kind of shaking off these chains, these restraints, readying themselves to come towards you and make you this enormous offer. It seems like it feels like they want an opportunity to like give you the world. It's like they want it all. They want the love, they want the affection, they want the stability, the commitment. They want to possibly like build a life with you. They want that long-term investment. It seems like that is what this person is really interested in. And I feel like that's what they want to express to you. Yeah. So I've already said, for a lot of you, I feel like this is somebody that you are probably just friends with, or you just have a platonic connection. For some, this could be a dating situation where things are about to become a lot more serious, okay? somebody could be proposing in the near future, or proposing the idea, like proposing marriage, or proposing the idea of like moving in together, just in some way taking things to the next level of commitment, okay? Because there is a very strong desire here for commitment, I feel. I'm gonna grab one more of these oracle cards before I wrap this up. Oops. Okay, we have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So manifestation, the world I mentioned, can relate to manifestation, making our dreams reality, right? this person, like being with you, creating a life with you, being being part of a partnership with you, I feel is something that this person really truly wants to manifest. Like that, it's something that is important to them. It is a goal that means a lot to them, and I feel like they are willing to do just about anything to make that dream reality at this point. Okay, so yeah, group one, I feel like you've got some really good stuff coming your way. Somebody who is very much like serious about you, which is definitely a good thing. If you, for any reason, are not really sure about this relationship, I feel like this is someone you can trust. For the vast majority, I feel like this is somebody that you can put your faith in. It's okay to move forward with them. Okay. So if you have any reservations, if you're hesitating for any reason, I feel like you're being asked here to, just take the leap. Have faith in this person, because they have no intention or desire to let you down. Okay. So group one, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope this was interesting. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I always enjoy reading comments from you guys. And if you have requests or suggestions for any future reading topics that you would like to see me do, you can let me know down there and I will add it to my list. So yeah, group one, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, if you chose group 2 with the Santa Muerte Tarot, let's find out what your person's next move is. What is group 2's person's next move? What action will they take? Okay, so the first card we have coming out here is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is stress. It is anxiety. It is worry, despair, overthinking things. Okay, we also have here, oh gosh, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords often represents like some kind of painful, difficult ending. Grief, loss, betrayal. We've got some intense energy here so far, group 2. We have the Fool. So the Fool can be about new beginnings, taking a risk, embarking on a new adventure, a new journey. The Fool also, however, can be kind of... The Fool can also represent like inexperience or immaturity, or simply put, just some kind of foolishness. We also have the Empress coming out here, which is, she is the divine feminine, right? She is a maternal figure. She is compassion, empathy, also creativity and fertility, and she can represent like making something new. She also implies, like when we're talking about relationships, if we're talking about feelings, she tends to imply like very, loving feelings, loving energy. We've got the Two of Swords here. This is indecision. This is feeling stuck, feeling like you're locked in a stalemate. Okay, it's group two's person's next move. We have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is abundance, prosperity, stability. He a lot of times is seen as like a husband or father figure. He's a provider. Okay, we've got the Five of Cups as well. Another sad card. Another loss. Some kind of grief. Gosh. Let's get one more. Ooh. Okay, that one flew on the floor. Okay, and we have the Queen of Swords. So, the Queen of Swords is a very logical, rational kind of figure. She can indicate like emotional detachment or coldness, or I don't know. The Queen of Swords to me could just be, she can be a very harsh, cutting kind of person. And on the bottom of your deck, group 2, we have the Ace of Swords. So more rational swords, air energy. These cards, generally speaking, a lot of times relate to openness and communication and clarity and insight. These they indicate some degree of emotional detachment or emotional distance. Just trying to like think about a situation clearly without emotions clouding your perception of things. The Ace of Swords also can just represent like a message coming through or a new idea, something like that. So, okay. I feel like this person, group 2, there is a lot. Well, first of all, there definitely is conflicting energy going on here. Because we've got all these swords, right? So I feel like there is, I feel like this person does want to give you some kind of message. And it seems to me like theoretically they want to offer you something. It feels like they want to give you some degree of consistency or stability, because I feel like this person does think quite highly of you, almost too highly. Like it's almost like they see you as being out of their league, or like they feel like you're too good for them or something like that. I'm getting that from the Empress, okay? And this is like regardless of gender or anything. This is just energy, but it feels like this person thinks that you're too good for them, or you're out of their league, or they don't deserve you for some reason. And it's like they would like to be able to offer you something. It feels like they would like to have a fresh start, or they would like to they would like to move forward with you in some way, but there's a lot that's holding them back. There's a lot of like anxiety or like worry that's preventing them from actually coming towards you. I'm gonna grab a few more cards here, actually, because it seems like there's maybe a lot that has happened between you and this person. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. This can represent long-term investments, patience, a need for patience, waiting to, you know, see the payoff of like your efforts. Okay. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. This is balance and reciprocation, give and take. I feel like, okay, so I get the impression here that for a lot of you, group 2, the person that we're talking about is somebody that you have maybe been waiting on for some time. Perhaps you were actually in a relationship with them, or you were just like dating or just talking, whatever. I feel like whatever the case was, you were not getting everything that you needed from this person. They were not giving you all that you were looking for. They were not fulfilling. The relationship was in some way not fulfilling to you. And it seemed like you spent a lot of time like just waiting for them to give you what you needed or to give you what you were asking for. It feels like there wasn't a lot of reciprocation between you in the past. And so you found yourself quite frequently just kind of waiting around, like waiting for them to initiate something, or waiting for a message from them, or waiting, just waiting. And I feel like a lot of you got to a point where you just were over it. It was like, I can't just continue putting my life on hold for you. You know, I feel like I'm maybe wasting my time, that kind of thing. And so a lot of you, I feel, walked away from this person, or you pulled back, or you started to actually match their energy that they were giving you, and became distant. Okay. But now that you have done that, now it's like this person is like, what happened? Like, oh my God, what happened? Like, they are receiving the same kind of energy that they were giving to you, and now they're realizing, this is bad. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And they're feeling bad about it. They're feeling guilty about it. So I think, okay, so I mentioned this person theoretically wants to start fresh. They want to start over. They want to move past the conflict, the tension, the whatever, the obstacles. I feel like there is a part of them that would like to give you, that would like to be this King of Pentacles kind of person for you. This King of Pentacles, this very solid, very stable, consistent, dependable kind of person. Somebody that you can count on, that you can rely on, somebody that you can go to when you need something, somebody that, you know, will always be there for you, right? In whatever way you need them to be. That's what they would like to be for you. They would like to offer you that. But there is, I feel like this person has some issues. That might be obvious, but there is something that is preventing them from like fulfilling this potential that they have, because I feel like they do have the potential to be like the King of Pentacles and treat you, you know, like the Empress or the Emperor, or, you know, take it how it applies for you. But and I feel like you see that potential too, or else you wouldn't have stuck around as long as you have so far. Like, you were trying to invest in them because you were thinking like, this is going to get better. Like they're going to get it together. They're going to start doing the right things. They're going to start making better choices, etc., etc. But they just haven't. And you just got to a point where it was like, ugh, like you just started to feel like you were wasting your time, or they just weren't, you know, they weren't proving themselves. And so that could be where some of this like sadness is coming in. Like, both of you maybe are feeling some grief about, you know, the loss of this potential relationship, because you felt like there was real potential for this to be something great, for you guys to have a beautiful connection and to be, you know, a great, to have this great loving union together. But it hasn't happened. It hasn't, this person hasn't been able to fulfill that potential that they have. And so there does seem to be some grief surrounding that loss of, you know, something that never even was, the loss of that possibility, that potential future. And so, yeah. So anyway, like, you see that potential in them. They know that they have the potential to be like that, but they just can't seem to get it together. They just, I feel for a lot of you, this person struggles with self-confidence. Like, they don't feel good about themselves for some reason. There's a lot of self-doubt. There's a lot of, maybe they have a lot of regrets in their life. Maybe they've done a lot of things that they wish they hadn't. They just, for whatever reason, they feel like they're not good enough, like they're not deserving of happiness. And so they self-sabotage. They sabotage every good thing that comes their way, because they have this deep internal feeling of, I don't deserve it. I'm not good enough for this. I don't deserve this. I'm going to push this person away, or I'm going to sabotage this opportunity, whatever. So I feel like that's kind of where your person is at, group 2. And so as far as what action they're going to take, or what their next move is going to be, at this point in time, I really don't see them making a move. I really don't see them intending to take action towards you, because this, like, 2 of Swords energy, it's very stagnant. It's very, and they have all of this like hesitation and worry and like despair that they're kind of wallowing in. They're just kind of stuck. Their energy is very, very stuck. And so unfortunately, I just don't, as of this point in time, I just don't see them making a move. I don't see them taking any action towards you. I'm going to grab a card from the Lover's Oracle for you guys as well, and see if there's anything that they would like to add. Oh, okay. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Interesting. So this card is kind of talking about the idea that everything has some kind of purpose. Everything that we go through in our lives is, you know, part of a larger, you know, it plays a part in the grand scheme of things. There's always something that we can learn. There's always something that we can take away from even, you know, negative experiences. And I feel like that may be, that might be the case for this connection. Like this is something that it hasn't been able to move forward. Like you guys haven't been able to fulfill the potential that both of you saw in the relationship. And even though that is sad and it is hard and it is painful, at the same time, I feel like it's okay. Like it has to be okay. And a lot of you, group 2, I feel like have maybe accepted this, or you are in the process of accepting this. Like I wanted this to work out, but it didn't. And I can accept that. You know, I'm not going to continue to put my life on hold for this person. I'm not going to keep waiting around. Because group 2, you have, you know, I feel like you have so many things that you want to do, places you want to go, things you want to see, things you want to experience. And this person was just kind of holding you back. So even though you wanted things to work out, and they didn't, they haven't, it wasn't, you know, I don't want you, the cards are saying, like, don't think of this as a total waste. Don't think of this as something that had no purpose, because I feel like you have learned something from this whole experience. And so has this person. So has your person. They I feel like even though right now they're still in this very like anxious, despairing state, like energy state, I feel like they will be able to grow from this experience as well. And, you know, this is just general, so there is a possibility that maybe in the future, later down the road, you and this person could come back together and things will be better. Things will be the way that they were supposed to be, because this person will have had time to grow and to, you know, move past the obstacles that are currently holding them back. So that's definitely a possibility. But for now, for the foreseeable future, group 2, I just don't see this person taking action towards you. It feels like this is something that is, at least for right now, at a standstill, and at least for right now, it's something that you can move forward from, okay? So I know that may not be what a lot of you were hoping to hear with this reading, but that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And again, this is for the collective. So take what applies to you, leave the rest behind. I do offer personal readings if that's something that you are interested in. So you can look at the, check out my Etsy store, which is linked in the description, if you want to. But yeah, group 2, that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already and you would like to. I really enjoy reading all of your comments. And I really appreciate the support, the views, the likes, all of that. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope I see you next time. Bye. Okay, and group 3, if you chose the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, let's find out what your person's next move is. Okay, so we have 2 cards coming out here right off the bat. We've got the Page of Wands and the Strength card. So the Page of Wands is like creativity, passion, enthusiasm. This is a very youthful, very vibrant kind of energy. And Strength is, I mean, you know, it's kind of a straightforward card. A lot of times it does talk about inner strength, our like courage, our persistence, our willingness to keep pushing forward, to not give up on the things that we want. There's also, I don't know, there's a very like loving feeling that I get from the Strength card a lot of times as well. Some people do see it as like a soulmate card in some instances. Okay, we've got the Devil here as well. So the Devil is kind of heavy. This card can represent anything that holds us back, anything that prevents us from being our best selves. It can represent things like addiction, codependency, toxic relationships, mental health problems, things like that. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles talks to me about independence, self-sufficiency, you know, success. It shows me somebody who is kind of just doing their thing, you know, very content being on their own, doing their own thing, marching to the beat of their own drum, right? We have the Page of Cups. Pages in general are messengers. They can represent communication. They also can represent offers being made or opportunities coming towards you. The Page of Cups in particular relates to love, relationships, emotions, whereas the Page of Wands is more associated with like our passions, like projects or creativity or like making things, ideas, you know, that kind of stuff. Let's see, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles can indicate loss, instability, inconsistency. There is a sense of like sadness that I get from this card. Let me get a couple more. Knight of Cups. So this is the next step after the Page of Cups. This can indicate a relationship moving forward, people like taking the next steps together. It can also be about like people expressing their emotions, opening up to one another. And let me get one more. Oops, it's a few too many. Okay, Ace of Wands. So more fiery, passionate Wands energy, right? Aces are all about new beginnings. So there is like the Ace of Wands to me is a pretty, I mean, it's kind of a beautiful energy, right? It's like intensity, but like in a good way. It's excitement, it's optimism. On the bottom of your deck, group 3, we have Justice. So Justice is kind of a straightforward card. It can represent literally like a justice or fairness, cause and effect, karma, that kind of thing. Also, in some instances, it can indicate legal issues. It can indicate marriage or divorce or, you know, some sort of very official, like proceedings. Okay, let me take a sip of my drink really quickly. Okay. So, group 3. It seems to me like this person we're talking about is somebody that you probably have some history with, okay? As in, this could be an ex that we're talking about, or this could be somebody that you have been somehow involved with for a period of time, and there's been ups and downs in your relationship. There's been things that have happened, right? And I feel like a lot of you it seems like a lot of you did grieve for this connection in some way or another. There was a sense of loss with relation to this person in the past. Maybe you literally like got divorced from this person, or you broke up, or just lost touch, became distant for whatever reason. Perhaps because this person or somebody in this equation, it could be you, but somebody in this equation was dealing with some really difficult stuff that they just couldn't, it's like they just couldn't get it together, and it had a really significant negative impact on your relationship, and it resulted in this, the two of you going your own way. But there was a time, I feel like, when things were going really well for the two of you, when things were happy, when things were loving. Like, at one point, you guys did have a really great connection, a beautiful relationship with each other. There was a lot of love between the two of you, a lot of fondness and affection and caring, compassion, all of that. But then things just kind of dissolved. And it was painful, it was hard, but you walked away maybe with the understanding that it was in everybody's best interest that things end. And I feel like since that happened, you've just been kind of, focusing on yourself, doing your thing, investing in your hobbies, things that you're passionate about, maybe learning new things about yourself, traveling perhaps, just kind of enjoying your own company, having a good time on your own, being independent. But I feel like this person has come back around, and they're saying that things have changed. Maybe they're trying to say that they are not the same person that they were then, that, they've grown, they've become a better version of themselves. This is kind of interesting because it almost feels like the evolution of like group 2's reading. Like this is like the progression from that kind of, yeah. So like there was an ending, or there was a separation, or there was just, it just happened that the two of you grew apart or went your own ways for whatever reason. And now there's this possibility coming about that maybe things, maybe we might come back together, right? Like maybe something could happen here. Maybe things will be better this time. Maybe things will be different. And you might be wondering if that's really the case. Like, has this person actually changed? Will things actually be different this time around? Let me grab a few more cards for you guys. Five of Wands. Yeah, there does seem to be some conflict or some uncertainty, definitely. Seven of Wands. This is about like having to defend yourself or having to stand your ground in some way, being faced with a lot of adversity. And then the Five of Wands, like this is the adversity, right? Let me get one more card. Whoa. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Another page. So we have 3 pages here. And like I said, pages are messengers. Pages represent offers being made, opportunities coming in, expression. So I feel like group 3, I feel like your person wants to make you an offer. I feel like they want to kind of put the past behind you. Like they went through all of this conflict, they experienced these hardships, and now they've kind of come out on top of things, right? They've conquered whatever it was that was, oh gosh, they've conquered whatever it was that was holding them back, that was preventing them from being who you needed them to be, or who they were trying to be, who they wanted to be. And now they feel like they're ready to come towards you with this opportunity, or with this offer, with this new beginning. I'm going to grab you guys a card from the Lover's Oracle as well. See what they would like to add. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Yeah, okay. So this, okay, this kind of makes sense, right? Let's see, how do I want to say this? Okay, so the Devil card, whatever it was that this card is representing here, whether it was an addiction, whether it was toxic tendencies, whether it was mental health issues, whatever the devil was in your relationship, this person has found freedom from that thing. They have overcome, they've conquered that demon, whatever it might have been, and they feel ready to come back towards you and to try to start anew. Okay. Wow. And like I said earlier, you might be wondering, is this for real? Like, have they actually changed? Have they become a different person? Are they a better person than who they were then? You know, this is general, so that I can't say with certainty, yes, they have, or no, they haven't. But it seems like this person believes that they have. They believe that they've changed. They believe that they can do better moving forward. And they want to have that opportunity to prove themselves to you, I feel like. I'm gonna get one more of these. It's almost like they want to pick up where you guys left off, but okay, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Yeah, I feel like they have done a lot of introspection. They've done a lot of reflecting up on themselves and their actions and maybe things that they did in your relationship in the past that were wrong. And I feel like they're asking you now, or they would like for you to not do the same thing, but to look inside yourself and it's like they want to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like it's not like they want you to be merciful, but it's like they want you to give them some grace. They want you to find some compassion or some empathy for them inside of yourself, and just give them a chance. And to be clear, it's totally up to you whether you do give this person a chance or not. I'm not going to tell you that you should or shouldn't, because again, this is general. So everybody's situation is going to be a bit different, but that's what they want. It's like they want to come towards you, and they want to ask you for another chance, and they want to ask you for an opportunity to prove themselves to you that they have changed, that they are doing better, that they will do better. Because like I said earlier, I feel like at one point in time, you guys did have a really beautiful connection. It was deep, it was loving, it was meaningful. At one point in time, you were very happy with each other, but something happened to that. That it fell apart, it dissolved, whatever. But they want to try and get back to that. They want to try to recreate the happiness and the love that you guys once experienced together. And I don't know if that's truly going to be possible, and they're not sure if that's truly going to be possible, but they want to try. They want to try to get back to that. And for things to be even better this time around, because they've worked through their issues. Okay. So if this person, some of you, I feel like maybe you maybe haven't even talked to this person in a while. You might not actually be in communication at this point in time. If you're not, I feel like you will be soon. It seems like this person is going to be reaching out to you at some point in the near future. Or maybe you are in communication, but you're just waiting for them to tell you like what exactly they want. Maybe you're just kind of waiting, like, okay, why are you here? Why are you talking to me? What is it that you really want from me right now? And that's what I'm seeing as far as what it is they actually want and what steps they would like to take next. It's like they want to rebuild, like the foundation, the structure that you guys created together. They want to try and rebuild it. Okay, they want to get back to this strength. They want to get back to this Ace of Wands, this optimism, the beauty, the excitement, the love that you once shared. They want to recreate it. They want to rebuild it, and they want to make it stronger this time around. Okay, so yeah, that's what I am seeing for you guys, group 3, as far as their next move. I feel like that's gonna be their next move, an attempt to initiate a new beginning, an attempt to initiate a rebuilding of your relationship or a rebuilding of your connection, whatever. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. That's what I'm seeing for you guys, group 3. I hope this was interesting. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you have requests or suggestions for any future reading topics that you would like to see me do, please put it in the comments and I will add it to my list. I always enjoy hearing from you guys, whatever it is you want to say. Yeah, I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you so much, and I hope I see you next time. Bye.